Hello traders, happy Thursday and happy afternoon to everyone. Please give me some okay that you can hear me. All right, very good. Thank you very much for that. That's Vladimir speaking, yeah. That's still not Ivo. So thank you very much for finding the time and join us here, guys. We have prepared some very special, well, and from my point of view, very unique webinar and presentation for today that will be presented by a good friend of mine, Ivo, from Evestin Forex. He will be here in a couple of minutes. Before I just want to introduce everything, how all started and why we are here today. And before, there were a few questions. Will that webinar be recorded? The answer is yes. We are recording that and we'll upload it later on, so you can go over and watch it again if you will wish. So let's begin. How and where did I meet Ivo? Yeah, you currently should not see anything, guys. Ivo will come on in a couple of minutes when I finish the introduction, and then you will see his screen. Okay, he has the magic, not me. So how everything started? Ivo, are you around? Can you unmute yourself, please?
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah. Okay. Great. Perfect. So,
hello, my friend. Yes. Sorry, I was just waiting for you to do your introduction before I jump in.
Thank you very much. So how, as I said, I started to say how everything started. I was in a lunch with my wife. Then when we finished the lunch, I get out of the restaurant and I saw someone hitting my car. We started to talk about, no, just joking. Joking aside, I got introduced to Ivo by one of my own followers, Scott, about 1 year ago, I think, or so. And we started to discuss about trading. Guess what we were talking about? Mainly about trading, of course. And good energies and good vibes always get connected, and somehow we found ourselves discussing about trading in general, automated trading in a more specific way. And I found out a few things. One of them is a great person, who I am very proud to introduce to you, my community today. And very happy and glad and proud to be able to support him. And that's for a few reasons. In this industry, online Forex, it's extremely hard to find honest guys, reliable traders that know what they are doing and stand behind their own words. It's something that is unfortunately, very unfortunately, is not that common. So we started to discuss, and I figured out that Ivo belongs exactly to this group of people. He's very straight to the point guy, very honest guy, knows what he is doing, very knowledgeable, very, very talented, which sometimes surprised me, I must admit. He's very successful in a field where I am not, and this is the automated trading. Yes, I had my own success with a robot that was sold to the hedge fund house, but that was out of the private robot trading for meta traders. And Ivo managed to do something that I did not, and I'm very proud to be able to, first of all, to be a friend of such guy, and second, to be able to present him to the community. Ivo will tell more about himself, how his own way started. Bottom line, after several years in the industry, Ivo is building robots, and building robots very successfully, and more than that, trading robots successfully. Now, during all these years that I am online, you can imagine how many robots owners contacted me. Vlad, we have a robot that do this, that does that. Can you help and promote to the community? Blah 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 blah. And you know, it's endless. We deal with that like every day with tens of requests. But the only reason why I didn't do that until now, basically, is one reason, because I'm not a I was not a big believer in full automated robots. I still am not. Okay, I still am not. I am a big believer in automated trading that is supervised by a real trader that knows the job, knows where the risk comes in, know when to adjust the robots and when to upgrade the robots according to the market conditions. And when that is done correctly and professionally, then the results could be amazing. And this is exactly where Ivo comes in. He does something that I couldn't. He does something that no one that I know in the industry could not do by far. And I'm very proud, as I said, to be able to introduce him to you today, and later on to, well, continue to introduce him to the community. He's very honest guy, stands behind his own words, doesn't talk promotional language that we will do magics and duplicate accounts in every single week. That's not the person, that's not people that I love to deal with. The man knows what he is doing. And I am sure that you will enjoy his introduction to the automated trading in the Forex and cryptocurrencies as well. Today, Ivo, the stage is yours. Guys, enjoy, and I will be here, of course. Just one last thing, please prepare your questions. Remember, you are many, we are only two, one in each time speaking. Prepare your questions, present them later on. We will give time for questions. I will read them. Eva will reply them later on, and everything is recorded for you, so you can always come back later on when we upload it and watch it again. So I hope you enjoy, and Ivo, the stage is yours. Thank you, guys. I will be on the back screen.
Yeah, well, thank you, Vladimir. It's amazing. That's amazing introduction. Like I'm listening here, I'm really proud that all these things you're saying about me. Yeah, I'm just. I actually started following you. You probably didn't. Well, obviously didn't know me then, but I started following you about 3 years ago when I listened to interview from on one of the podcasts about you, and it really inspired me actually to continue and be a successful trader.
Thank you very much for that. Now I discovered something new.
Yeah, and it was actually really pleasant when you came over and tested the robots. Yeah, it was a huge pleasure to have you and come over and test my robots. So guys, yeah, so big thank you for Vladimir to inviting me, and yeah, so I really love this trading community, and I'm really passionate and passionate to show you how I trade and how I develop my robots. So I'm gonna share my screen with you guys so we can
just hit the button, share the screen. Perfect. Now it's on. Okay, guys,
you can see. Hopefully, you can see the mountains there. If you can give me a couple of yeses, can you see me?
I can even see you fishing there in between the trees.
Yeah, it's not Irish. Actually, I'm in Ireland, but this is not Irish mountains. Unfortunately. Now, 1 second. Let me share the screen. There you go. So, hope you can see the screen. How to trade Forex and Bitcoin on autopilot. Can you see the screen? If you can tell me a couple of yeses. Yes. Okay, perfect. Thanks, guys. So, okay, so let's get started. And so basically, I'm going to show you how I trade Forex and how I build my robots now, and actually build robots for Bitcoin as well and cryptocurrency. So just quickly before we start, we're all grown-ups here. I just want to point out that we are not like, this is not financial advice. We're a software development company, so we build software for traders, and obviously we're not a brokerage service. As Forex, as any investing, Forex involves risk, so you want to do plenty of practice on your demo accounts before you do trading on live accounts, especially if you're new to trading and new to algorithm trading. So And as we're going to be talking about past performance results, you just want to understand that past performance does not guarantee future results. So with that out of the way, let's get started and let's talk about how to trade Forex and Bitcoin on autopilot. Now, I'm guessing for a lot of you, this is probably not your first webinar about trading. Am I right? Like, so the first thing I want to mention is that if you failed at trading in the past, it's not your fault, guys. There's a lot of information out there and actually misinformation out there, and it can be confusing. You know, many times that information actually stops you from success. You know, like it took me 7-8 years before I got to this stage. You know. But the good thing is that now with the advantages of automated trading, anyone can take a massive shortcut, you know, and take advantage of this automated trading and become a profitable much quicker, you know, much more quicker than you can do it manually. And I'll show you how I do that today. And I have traders that come in now and use the automation and become instantly profitable, you know, the traders who never trade before, and also traders who failed in the past. Yeah. So the first thing I just want to say, if you're still concerned that you can't succeed with trading, I just want to put those fears at rest. Yeah, you can absolutely do this. You can absolutely do this. You just need the right tools and the right persons around you to help you with this. You know, and I actually did a Google search this morning and just asked the mother Google, what percentage of traders make money? And the ugly truth is that 96% of traders fail, and it's just crazy statistics. But guess what? Like in that statistic, in that's 96 statistics, there's traders who use like get rich schemes. They use like put $100, making you a millionaire next month, guys. There's traders who jump from one system to other system, you know, or after getting just a couple of losing trades, and there's traders who don't use money management systems, and the traders who don't control the risk, and there's pure gambles in this statistic as well. So when you actually take out these bad habits, yeah, and have the right tools and the right education, your chances of becoming a profitable trader are actually quite high. Okay, so I just want to put your fears to these and don't have this bad statistic put you away from actually trying and being a successful trader. You know. And you'll see in today's presentation, we have plenty of traders that are doing extremely well in trading, and this is actually with the help of automated trading. Okay, so this is what we do. We build I build robots, and I build robots based on the strategies I traded and learned manually, and we teach other traders how to do that as well, how to trade with the robots. Okay, and now a lot of you are still skeptical about robot trading. You know, like Vladimir mentioned at the start, like there was such a crap around just a few years ago. There was such a crappy robots flooded the markets, you know. But like there's institutional trading is nearly done 100% by robots now. Like, you know, so the automated trading really works. It's just that the retail world was flooded with this total crap, you know, and it's not your fault, you know. It was just total fake robots, you know, fake promises. They were just total scams, you know. And all those robots, you can't even call them robots. They're not even worthy the algo robot name. They were just like a marketing trick. You know, it was sold as a get-rich scheme for like make 100% double your account every month, you know, or start trading with $100. You know, it was just silly, but people bought into it because it was new and exciting, you know. But over time, people got wise to it, obviously, and I don't really see those junk robots anymore, because actually all those online marketers are now gone into selling ICOs and their shitcoins, their cryptocurrencies. Now there's like 100 different cryptocurrencies, because that's a much more lucrative market for them where to find these get-rich-quick wannabes. Okay, so but the point of what I'm trying to make here is that automated trading is not the enemy traders here. Okay, this was the people who use this misinformation and sold you this crap, you know. But what I've come to notice over the years trading manually and now trading automatically, real robots are coming from traders with experience in manual trading foremost. Okay, and my experience in trading manually was the #1 reason I was able to develop these successful trading robots. Okay, and I actually see this exactly the same thing in institutional trading. All the algo guys in the banks and hedge funds are always paired up with the experience manual traders, you know. So when all the really hyped up super algo guys say somebody needs to ground them, you know, keep them in check, and really the experienced guys, that's what I do. So, but really traders, you need to look into automated trading, because automated trading is definitely the wave of the future, you know. And the sooner you recognize this, the better chance you will have, you know. You really need to start looking into automation, or at least semi-automation, you know, because you will have no chance of surviving in the next 5-10 years as more and more people just go into automation, you know. And all the banks will just trade with algos now, like pension funds, hedge funds, you know. So you really need to start to learn about this, and you just can't ignore this any longer, because you're just going to be left behind. Okay, so my goal from this webinar, traders, is just get you excited about automated trading, okay, and prove to you that it is absolutely possible for just regular traders, regular guys, to trade profitably using trading robots. Okay, and just going to show you that it's just the best way to trade, you know. And if you have the correct people around you, they can help you and guide you in, and you can become profitable much quicker than trading manually, and take actually massive shortcut. I've seen many times the traders who never traded before, or have been struggling for such a long time, they can just come in and become profitable traders nearly instantly. You know, they can just step in and do it. And this is how powerful this combination of automated trading and education can be. Okay, so really, my goal really is to show you that the only way you become profitable trader is for you to use automation, and the only way to trade on automation is with our robots. Okay, so I hope that sounds good, and I hope you're excited about this, and just learn about automation and how I use it and how I develop my robots. And also, I'm gonna have obviously exciting news about our new crypto robot. I know a lot of you are really interested in this. There's huge hype about cryptocurrencies now, and we're developing a robot for cryptocurrencies as well. So we've taken all the knowledge from our Forex trading and using the strategies we trade in Forex, and taking the knowledge of automation, and so we're able to apply the same systems what we use in Forex into crypto as well, because these patterns what we trade in Forex market with our robots work in any market. It does not matter, Forex, equities, like commodities, and now cryptos, you know. We just slightly need to adjust, obviously, for each market specifics. But in crypto market case, we just have to adjust for volatility, because the swings are quite dramatic in crypto market. So it's definitely not for conservative traders. It's for aggressive traders and more experienced traders, the crypto market. But I'll talk about this during this presentation as well, and I'll show you how you can ease into algo trading. Because one thing you don't want to do is jump into crypto trading with robots if you've never traded with robots before. Okay, so because crypto market is just going to swallow up you alive, because you can have like 20-30% swings like in a matter of few hours, you know, where in Forex we're talking about like 1-2% moves is like a large move. In crypto market you get like 20% moves. It's a norm, you know. So if you want to first learn how to use robots in Forex, and then if you fancy something a bit more aggressive, then you can dip your toe into this high risk, high reward crypto market. And I'll show you how you can do that as well. And I'll explain you why you should use a CFD, like a CFD broker, Forex broker, to trade cryptos instead of open exchange. And so yeah, make sure you stick around for this one. We're going to talk about the crypto robot as well. And as Vladimir said, questions and answers, just use the question panel there. We're going to talk about answer all the questions you have, and yeah, guys, and just pay attention. Yeah, please. I have quite a lot of stuff to cover, so I'm gonna talk quite quickly. So yeah, just pay attention. Close down your Facebook, your Twitter. Don't worry about that, and actually close down your trading platform. Like, just listen what I'm about to say, because this literally can change your trading life and change your life forever, because it certainly did for me, and this automated trading totally changed my trading, and it's transformed for so many others as well. So yeah, just take notes, pay attention, and ask questions at the end. So and we answer all the questions at the end. So I hope that sounds good. So let's get cracking. And first off, I just want to properly introduce myself. So my name is Ivo Lush. I'm originally from Latvia. It's a small previous Soviet Union nation, and we actually have really loud ice hockey fans. So those guys are in Canada. or from Russia will know us that we might not be the best ice hockey players, but they're really the loudest, definitely. So and we always like to have a good fight with the big guys, with the Russians and the Canadian ice hockey players. So, but I actually live in Dublin in Ireland. So I moved here in 2006 or 2005. So straight after university, when I finished university, I did a degree in engineering. So I came over here to Ireland to start in construction. I actually set up my own construction company as well, just after coming over. A couple of years I worked for somebody else, and then I started my own construction company. And around the same time when I came to Ireland, I discovered Forex trading, and I was instantly hooked. Like I'm an engineer by profession, so working with numbers and patterns and analyzing charts is really my passion. I just love technical analysis, and just analyzing every single detail of what I'm trading and what I'm doing. And until 2012, end of 2011, actually, started 2012, I run my own construction company, and I was trading Forex in the evenings, trying all different systems, trying different indicators, and just typical retail traders' life. And robots as well. I bought those junk robots as well as everyone else. Obviously, I was not getting anywhere. And the reason was really down to my focus, because of my day job. I had the construction business going, and safety net of having the consistent income coming elsewhere. I was treating my trading as a hobby, something I absolutely loved to do, but I did not have to make it work, you know what I mean? So because I had the consistent incomes elsewhere. But all this changed for me during the financial crisis. So after the global financial crisis, basically I lost my business, had to close down the construction company, and we just couldn't get any more contracts. So I closed down the construction company in 2011, and yeah, so I lost my study income. So, and that was really pivotal point for my trading career, because at that time I was not trading consistently well enough to make it my full-time income. Like I've been trading for 5-6 years at that time, but I was just not good enough, And as far as I was concerned, I left with two choices. Now I could go on and keep doing the same thing I was doing, go and find a job and just work as an engineer for somebody and just trade Forex in the evenings, as my hobby. Or I could go full-time trading without any prior success rate. So you can probably guess that I chose the second path and took the risk of just going full-time trading. It was like my sink or swim moment. If you don't take the risk, you would never know. But I remember saying, like, I would never forgive myself that if I at least did not try to make this work, because I could always go back to work for someone else, okay? But I was convinced, I was 100% convinced that if I do this every day, like for 12, 16 hours a day, and have my 100% commitment, I will succeed as a trader. I will do this, So I told my wife, that's it. I'm not going back to construction. Not going to look for another job in engineering. I'm just going to be a trader. I'm going to do this. At that time, she wasn't that pleased at all. But yeah, I just said, yeah, I'm just going to do this. So I started to learn, and I started to learn this Japanese candlestick pattern strategy. So and the reason that I chose Japanese candlestick patterns, because they were simple to understand. I knew them, and they're easy to use, and most importantly, you can quite easily identify them on the charts and test them. Because my mind as an engineer works quite systematic. I'm a little robot myself, so I need rules to follow the strategy. So but I also need a solid proof of what I'm doing is correct. Like I need statistics to back up every single decision I make in the market. So I started to do hours and days, and then like months, and then doing backtesting manually, for the strategy I was learning. And it was so slow. Like obviously I was unemployed, nothing else to do, but still it was unbelievably slow. Like if I started to test one thing, by the time I finished the test, like at the end of the week, like I was already testing something else. It was painfully slow. And your eyes want you to see make you to see what you want to see. So I thought there must be a better way to do this. There must be a better way how to do this backtesting with all the advantages of automated trading. There must be a way how to automate that backtest and do my testing much quicker. So I started to learn programming. So I met up with a couple of guys online, started learning from them how to do programming. So I started to learn how to develop a code to test the strategies I was trading manually. And honestly, that was the best decision I could ever make, because suddenly I opened this hidden library of all the stats, all the data I could use for my advantage. For every trading decision I make, I did not have to do any more guesswork. Because I'm not like, I could see exactly what the win rate for each of these patterns are, what's the best place to put my stop loss, should I move the stop to break even, at what point should I move the stop break even, all these stats for this strategy I was learning. And it was amazing, because the clarity that this gives you, you no longer need to trade on assumptions or recommendations. You can finally start to use probabilities in your trading. Okay, so, and actually from the very first initial test, when I did the testing for the strategy, I just realized something amazing, that this strategy has an edge. Okay, and honestly, that was quite emotional back then, sitting there and just doing this first test and realizing that this is it. Like, I'm going to be a trader, because that was the pinnacle point. That when I realized that I've struggled for so long, and then realized that's it. Like, if I just follow this strategy, follow these rules, I'm going to be a trader. And I can do it either manually, or even better, I could build a robot to trade it for me. So that's how it's all started for me. That's how the automated started for me. So just fast forward now to today, and I trade now fully automatically with my 3 robots, and I work with other professional traders to help them automate their trading as well. But my real pride and joy are the ability to help other regular traders all around the world to replicate my success and trade the robots profitably. So after seeing how well the robots perform without really much of my intervention, I started my own software development company, Invest in Forex, in 2016. So there we shared the robots with regular traders all over the world. So and it's amazing, this power of automation and education, what you can do. Like, you can have anybody can come in and use the robot to replicate the strategy, and find the same success if you have the automation and the education at the same time. So we just use the robots as a tool to deliver the manual trading strategies. And the reason our slogan is automate trading systems with character, and the reason we say character, because they're based on real traders, real professional traders with real profitable trading strategies that these robots trade. So and actually, this is a message I got last Friday, and it's amazing to get these messages. Like, it just makes my day, and makes all this worthwhile. So yeah, just a message from Joe. He's saying, "Hi Ivo, how are you? Just checking. Know that my membership is expiring soon. How I can extend it, please?" And last year was excellent. Had 41% gain. Thanks for the good work, Waja. And it's absolutely amazing to get messages like these to your inbox from traders who never used automation before. And this is his account there. So this is FX Blue. For those that don't know FX Blue, so basically FX Blue is like third-party company that analyzes and verifies your trading results. So you give them your account number and investor password, and they extract all the stats directly from the broker. So there's no way you can cheat that. And you can see, first of all, it's a real account, real live account, and he trades 102,000 Aussie dollars, and what's his up 41.7% in last year. It's amazing results, and look at the consistency. This amazing consistency. Because one of the things you really want to do is just ease into trading, especially if you never traded with robots before. Ease into automated trading, and this is exactly what he did. I think he starts with like $5,000 only, and he just tries it, how it works, and then as he builds confidence, he adds to his account, and so you can see the amazing growth, and he grows slowly and yeah, but consistently. That's the most important thing. And the peak drawdown is low. That's one of the huge things. We put our big focus on our risk control. You can see the peak drawdown is only 7%, because we instruct our robots to risk only 1 or 2% of your account per each trade. So there's never going to be over leverage. We actually don't need leverage for these robots. We can trade with like 20 to 1 leverage, no problem on these robots. We never need 100 to 1 leverage or things that, because we control risk quite strictly. Yeah, so this is basically the results for that trader. So this is combined results of our traders. Just quickly going to show you. So to date, we have nearly 2.5 million traded with robots. So when the traders sign up, they send out their FX Blue link, and we track them in this portfolio. So we currently just over 150 traders that trade our robots. And yeah, so nearly 2.5 million. So it's amazing. We've grown so fast because there's such a huge interest in this robot trading and education at the same time. So you can see the total return is 73%, average 2.7 per month, and this has been running for 613 days. So nearly 2 years to be running. And it's just amazing. You know, can you imagine the stat I showed you at the start, that 96% of traders lose money, and then they come in and use automation and just totally transform their trading, you know? Because most of these traders who came and used these robots, they never used automation before, and actually in some cases never traded before. So they're just regular traders like yourself, using automation to their advantage and totally transforming their life and their trading, you know. And they're very often going from a losing trader to profitable trader instantly. So this is how super powerful automation can be, you know, and education at the same time. Like you can take a massive shortcut to your trading success. And actually, like, obviously, I'm pushing for 100% profitable traders. Like, and this is, remember, this is a portfolio of all the traders we track. And there are, like, I'm not going to tell you all 100% that are profitable. There are a few traders that are struggling, but we're really close to 90% profitable traders. So actually, if you do one of the top ones, if you really study how to use the robots and are disciplined how to use the robots, you can actually do much better than the average. So this is the average. So imagine this portfolio includes traders as well who are not profitable as well. So if you take that in account, and you can do much better than the average. Okay, so, and by the way, you can see all this information on our website. If you go to our website, investingforex.com, and look at the past performance or live trades tab, you can get all this information. You can see every single trade robots take. We publicly share all this portfolio, and anyone can go and track all the trades that robots do. So I hope that makes sense, and I hope I got you excited about automated trading and proven that it works. It absolutely works, and it works extremely well. So now let's dive in and actually talk why it works and how all these traders that use trading robots, when 96% other traders fail, how are these traders using robots are so successful? Okay, so let's dive in and talk about the 3 secrets of automated trading. So this is the 3 things that we do differently. This is what makes us different to everybody else. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. I hope you want to learn about this. So let me start with the first one, which is strategy. Okay, so this is probably the most important part for building robots. Okay, because strategy always comes first, you know. So we use real manual trading strategies for our robots. Okay, and like as most of you, I started off as manual trading, you know. So I was learning from other successful traders, and this is of course the correct way to do this. There's no point of reinventing the wheel. You just go find a successful trader and learn from him his trading strategy. Okay, sounds easy, right? But yeah, but the problem is that with most people is that just emotions, lack of discipline to use like correct risks, and not following trading rules, you know. And then finally you go into having a lack of confidence following the strategy, you know. And I was no exception. I was exactly the same. I just lost my business. There was huge emotional pressure on me to make this trading work for my family, you know. And I lacked the discipline to stick to controlled risk on my trades, you know. And I started to basically lack the confidence in the trading strategy I was learning. But this last point is really critical, because imagine if you can prove on black and white that this strategy you're trading has a solid edge, okay? Or in other words, if you follow the strategy rules exactly over a long period of time, you will be a profitable trader. everyone else just falls in correct places, you know. So imagine for a second that if you could go and prove that the strategy you're currently learning, the strategy you're currently trading, if you somehow could go and prove that this strategy over the last, if you followed exactly the same rules over the last five years, if you could see this and show that this strategy is profitable, how would that make you feel? Like if you could do that, do you think that you could follow the trading rules? Do you think you have the discipline then to stick to the specific risk per trade? Like, because now you have all the data, you can see all the potential drawdown, you can see the win rates, you can see the stagnation periods, you can see everything. And of course, I hope that somebody's saying, of course, that they would follow. Like, if you could see all this data, it makes much easier to follow the strategy. You know, have the confidence in the strategy and follow the trading rules and have the discipline to do it. And this is exactly what I did. So I coded the strategy I was learning to trade manually, and this gave me a massive confidence in my strategy and actually my own ability to follow it. You know, because I was able to prove myself that if I trade this strategy, this strategy actually works. You know, if I follow this strategy over a long period of time and follow the rules, it works. You know, and all I need to do is just need to follow it, and I have the proof that this actually works. You know, this strategy actually, what I'm learning, works. And yeah, and just the clarity that gives you is massive. You don't need to have guesswork. You have all the stats for this strategy on black and white. Okay, so I hope this makes sense. So this is how powerful automation can be. It can give you massive confidence in the trading strategy you're learning. Okay, now because you have the confidence in the trading strategy, you will have the discipline to follow the rules, because you know the strategy works, you know, and you have the discipline to follow the risk rules as well, because you know all the stats for the strategy now. You know all the drawdown periods, you know all the win rates, you know the stagnation periods, everything. You know, now the one last missing point here is the emotions. You know, it's a very top. So this is the very last piece of missing puzzle, because if you can still because you can still emotionally struggle when you have all the proof, you know, even with all the results, with all the stats you have in front of you, you still need to go and execute this strategy in a very fast and live trading environment. You'll need to do this every single day without questions, regardless of your moods, your emotions, you know, and you will have to go and follow exact rules, what they said. And it's not easy. It's not easy to do it every day manually. So the final piece of this missing puzzle is use automated robot. You use a robot to just execute this trading strategy for you, and this is the result. You know, this is how we're taking proven manual trading strategy to run it on full automation using a robot, and the results are exactly the same as we tested for this manual trading strategy. You know, so you can see on the left-hand side I showed you the test results, and on the right-hand side we have live trading results, and exactly the same. And yeah, it's amazing consistency. So you can see how super powerful this automation can be if you combine with the market experience and a solid trading strategy as used by professional traders. So, but really important that strategy always comes first, you know, and the robot is basically just a tool how you execute this strategy. Now, just one quick point I want to make about this, that many developers get it really totally wrong here. So they have no success of trading manually, but they go and build a robot trying to curve fit it past price action, you know, or build a robot around some indicator. Like, this will never work. This will never work, because all they're doing is just creating some environment for the robot to work in the past. So the key here is you always need to start with the manual trading strategy that's actually been proven to work over many years, over decades in the best cases. Best strategies, find the strategy that really works very well traded manually, and then just use the robot to execute it, yeah? Because it's never going to work the other way around. So this is the strategy. The secret number one is the strategy that we use real life manual trading strategies, and this is the only way to build a successful trading robot. So I hope that makes sense, and I hope I have a few light bulbs are going off in your heads now. So okay, so let's move on to the next point, and you might say, okay, sounds good, but I have no idea how to run a robot or how to use automation. Okay, so don't worry, we got you covered here as well. So let's talk about the secret number 2, about our out-of-the-box solution, how we made it easy for anyone to use automation. Okay, so because you need to trading an environment for your robot to work 24/7, you're connected to fast internet and powerful computer. So we run our own VPS actually. So we have all this covered for you. So we run our own VPS. And for those that don't know, in simple terms, VPS is just basically a computer that runs your MT4 trading platform and the robots. So robots will trade for you 24/7 on this computer, always connected to fast internet, and you get access to the VPS. So you can connect to that VPS anywhere in the world and from any PC, and just access the robots and access your VPS. So that's how VPS works. It's always on. So you don't need to worry that your computer is off or you lose power to your home or whatever, internet. So you never need to worry about that. And obviously we installed the trading platform as well. So we installed the trading platform on the VPS for you, and actually robots ready to trade. So all your robots, all the setup looks like this. So everyone will have exactly the same setup. Yeah, and robots set up ready to trade. Basically, you just need to connect up the account, your broker's account, set up the risk per trade, and that's it. You don't even need to log in here every day. You can just set up the robots to send you a message to your phone every time they open a trade, and that's it. So it's actually super easy to do, even for not technical people. So this is how we allowed all the people to come in, even the traders who never used automation, how made it easy for them to come in and use the robots straight away. And also our members area, this is where we're really this is really important, because you really need to understand what the robot does if you're going to follow it long term, be a successful robot trader. And this is what I do. I openly share the strategies the robots trade. So I make videos for the strategy. So every strategy has a video, and I have loads of how-to videos, basically explaining how everything works, and doing performance reports and any updates, what I'm doing, why I'm doing these updates. So you can basically learn as you trade at the same time. So it's not just trading with robots. You need to be involved in this process, and I try as much as possible to traders to learn about robots, because I think that's the only way you can be a successful trader, if you understand what the robot does. And obviously you can get help anytime. We have a good team of guys there in our team now, real traders. So there's always, you can if there's any issues, people can get help very quickly. And so all this helps traders like here. So this trader actually, this is the first time, he's just saying, this is the first time I tried Forex product, and likely the last one is I don't need to complicate my life. Okay, so imagine this is the first time this trader opens account, and this is his results on his first trading account. And it's absolutely amazing what you can do with the automation. Like I said, like it took me like 7-8 years to really hard work and sacrifices to get, and actually blowing few accounts to get to this stage. So imagine this is his first account he ever opened, and he's up 45%, and this is just amazing stats, And this is the beauty of automation. You can take a massive shortcut and become a profitable right away with the right tools and right education. This is how easy it is, and it's just amazing results. So you can just come in, and the trader who, when you think that 96% of traders lose money, and then a trader who never traded before, first time he uses a product, and he's like, oh yeah, I made 46%. So why is Forex? Why is everyone crying about Forex? It's so complicated. It's easy. So yes, it's amazing thing what you can do with automation and education. So this is our secret number 2. We use the out-of-box solution. So we make it easy for anyone to use automation and learn the trading strategies at the same time, And this is the only way you can become a profitable trader. So I hope that sounds good. So let's move on to the secret number 3. Okay, so secret number 3 is obviously very important as well, is ongoing development. So how we continuously work to improve our robots. Because you might say, okay, training robots to trade manual trading strategies sounds like a great idea, and I think I'll be able to run the robots and learn how they trade. but what happens if the market changes and strategies stop working, you know? So don't worry, we got you covered here as well. So first thing I want to say that robots that are based on manual trading strategies work much longer before any changes are needed, okay? Because we based our robots on manual trading strategies. They've seen all this before, you know, like these strategies have been working long before we automated, you know? So in some cases, strategies have been working for decades. Like in terms of actually this Japanese candlestick strategy, we're trading, it's actually like Japanese candlestick patterns were originally like developed in 18th century by Japanese rice traders. So of course it's been shaped and developed over time, over the decades, you know, of different financial markets. But can you imagine how much changing markets this strategy have seen? So it's really very important that when you use manual trading strategy, it really you don't need to do changes that often. And of course, you still need to work and improve the robots. I do this every day. I work with other traders, with professional traders, and also with our members, of course, continuously discussing how we can improve and should we change something, you know. But actually, the very first robot I built, the main robot I built, the Satoshi that trades the Japanese candlestick patterns, I've not done a single update to it since I built it in 2015. And it's been absolutely amazing, and it's been running for me with the same settings for 3 years. And last year was the best performing robot. On other robots, yes, we do a little bit of updating, but not as often as you might think. We typically run an update every 3 to 6 months, okay? And also, since we don't use high frequency trading, okay? So this is not high frequency trading. Because we use manual trading strategies, we average around maybe 1 trade per day between all the robots. So around 15 to 20 trades per month we get. So this gives us time to work on the robot if we need to do some changes, you know. So we're never in a rush to do something immediately. Where all those high frequency robots, you really need to consistently work on something. Because we trade slow, we trade with these manual trading strategies, we don't need to do this very quickly. But of course, we continue work on the robots and update, and always sharing ideas between the members as well. And other traders I work with, and building any ideas we can, and looking into ways how we can improve the robots. And final point, we are building new robots. I'm currently working on actually 2 projects. One which is crypto robot. I know a lot of you are excited about crypto robots. So let's talk about a little bit about the crypto robot. So let me just play this is basically the test we're running on a crypto robot. So what we did here is we modified the Satoshi robot. This is my, like I mentioned, my best performing robot that we trade on Forex, and now we're basically modifying the same robot to trade in cryptocurrencies. And it's amazing how you can do that, because these patterns, like I said, they work exactly the same. It does not matter which markets you're working with. And yes, and it's amazing how we able to do that and replicate these patterns. You can see that we have trading these engulfing patterns on this robot. And yeah, so we're definitely going to take a piece of this new market and new extraordinary market that's basically developing in our front of our own eyes. So, but the technical strategies work in all markets the same. It does not matter, Forex, equities, commodities, and now cryptos. They work exactly the same because human nature never changes. And of course, we need just to adjust for the market specifics, like trading sessions or volatility in crypto's case, you know. But the underlying trading strategies work the same in all the markets. So let me just quickly move this to our test. So this is our latest test for the robot we're running, for the crypto robot. So the results are just staggering, actually. Like if you look at this is for the last 6 months using 2% risk per trade. Now remember, we use really controlled risks here. So with a maximum drawdown of 2.38%, you're getting 111% return in 6 months. It's just crazy. So this is nearly 50 times growth on your risk. So this is actually, traders, this is one of the most important stats you need to pay attention. That's return divided or drawdown, so return to drawdown ratio. So to compare this for if you go and buy a Bitcoin in exchange. So imagine in June when we start this test in June 2017, you can buy Bitcoin for $2,500, and to get the same return drawdown ratio of 50, the same one we got here, Bitcoin would need to go to $1,250, or actually 10 times the value it is today. You know, so the robot outperformed the growth of Bitcoin by 10 times. You know, and not even mention that the crypto exchange can be hacked, you know, or your computer be hacked, or, you know, even if you make money on buying Bitcoin, you can just lose it all. So, but if you can go and actually buy, go and just trade Bitcoin with the Forex robot Forex broker that offers CFD contracts for Bitcoin or other altcoins, you know, not only you have taken all the risk out of losing your Bitcoins or getting hacked, Forex broker will also offer you the leverage, so you don't need like $9,000 to buy the whole Bitcoin. You only need they give you 5-to-1 leverage nowadays. So less than $2,000 you would need to buy actually one Bitcoin with the Forex robot now. But not only that, one of the most important things for me, at least, is you can control the risk really easily. You know, because you can really easily control the risk to 2% of your account using the robot. You know. And of course, you can use the familiar trading platform as well. And of course, you can use the trade. You can use the robots to trade on the MT4 with the Bitcoin. And so yeah, it just return to drawdown ratio. It's really, really important, and it's amazing to see 50 ratio return to drawdown. It's absolutely amazing how just outperform Bitcoin by 10 times. And like, remember, this is maximum risk 2% risk. It's absolutely tiny risk, and you get 118% return. So this is a new robot we're developing. So yeah, so just quickly go over the advantages of actually using the FX broker for your cryptos instead of open exchange. So first of all, safety. Obviously, you don't need to send your money to some Cayman Islands. You know, you can use your regulated FX broker, the same broker you're using for your Forex, and leverage. You know, they give you leverage as well, and you can control the risk. You can set the risk. You can easily set the risk of like 2% of your account, and that's it. You don't need to go and put all the money into crypto, buy Bitcoin like on the exchange. You know, and of course you have your own familiar trading platform that so many of us use, and you can use the FX robots for this market as well. So this is really interesting project we're working. I'm really looking forward how we're gonna use our FX robots and just modify them to use in cryptocurrencies, because yeah, it's gonna be absolutely amazing to see how we do this, what the cryptocurrencies do this year. I'm sure there's gonna be lots of growth and lots of explosion still going into crypto markets. So this is basically the secret number 3, the last piece of just ongoing development, guys. Yeah, so we continuously work to improve our robots and add new robots to our portfolio. So, and this is the only way to stay profitable robot trader, guys. Okay, so now let me ask you a quick question now. Now imagine if you had the trading robots that trades real life manual trading strategies, and you had the easy way to trade these robots at the same time actually go and learn the strategies, while getting the newest updated settings and explanations and the reasons behind the updates, and actually new robot every year. Do you think you could be a successful trader? Like, if you have all these things in place, do you think you could get results like these, like the same as all traders? So I'm sure. Like, I hope I see some yeses coming through. Let me just open questions. Yes, I can see yeses. Well done. Yeah. So absolutely. So I know we covered quite a lot. So let me just ask you a question. Like, I know quite a lot of you will be excited about all this, but maybe some of you are actually a bit overwhelmed with all the information we covered. You know, good old Jackie Chan is just saying, "Oh, too much information, brain overflow." So no, I'm really passionate about automated trading, as you can tell, but it's impossible to show you everything in 60-minute presentation. So I've tried to cover as much as possible. So, but I hope it's okay if I just spend the last 10 minutes or so just going over a special offer I just created for you guys, especially just for this webinar, just for Vladimir's community, for you traders. So I hope it's okay to show you how you can go and use these robots. So let me know a couple of yeses if you can, if you're interested. to see how I trade and how you can go and do this.
You have many yeses.
Many yeses. Vladimir saying yes, yes.
If I may, I want to take the microphone for 1 minute.
Yes, go ahead.
Faster. Guys, I decided basically the idea was very simple, to keep everything indoors of the Traders Academy Club. This is where we put all the special things in one place. After speaking to my team and so on, we decided to open it for the community, the whole community, regardless of Traders Academy Club member or not. But that's not forever. This is going to be only for several days. Eva will mention that. Yeah. Just the bottom line, it will be until Monday. And after that, the offer will remain as it is, only for the Traders Academy Club. Why? Because we keep everything indoors. All the good things happen in the club, and all the special offers with the improvements and everything coming inside it in a package that Eva will present would remain there. So just remember that, please, this offer will be available until Monday only. And all the questions will be presented in a few minutes, guys. So please have your patience. Eva will finish soon, and then with questions. Eva, thank you.
So thanks very much. Yeah. So on this webinar. So, and ask questions and I'll answer all the questions at the end. So this is basically, guys, how you can go and use the robots and come and join our membership. And remember, I talked about my two choices at the very start. So when I had the choice to go and just keep doing the same thing and just trading, using trading as a hobby, or I could go and start something new, exciting, and do trading full time. So this is your two choices, guys. You can go and do nothing and keep doing the same thing and expect no changes, because if you don't change what you're doing, you should not expect any changes to your circumstances. Or you can go and start this new opportunity, start and learn about automating and see what's it like. So it's totally up to you. So you have two choices here, guys. What you want to do nothing, or do something and start something interesting. So just before I go on, I just want to point out we're not a signal service. We're not a trading copy service. Okay, so we give you all the tools you need to be successful trade automated trading systems yourself, and you can become a successful robot trader yourself. So I follow this philosophy: tell me and I forget, show me and I may remember, involve me and I will learn. Okay, so we'll help you in any way we can to become a successful robot trader yourself. So we share you all the robots. We shared all the robots with you. We shared the robot strategies, share the test results, share any ideas we're testing, explain what we're doing, why we're doing these changes. You really want to be involved in the community, in the membership, and understand what the robots does, because I believe that's the only way you can become a profitable trader, and that's the only way to get the results like these traders got. Okay, so remember the trading process is fully automated. The trading process is fully automated. You don't need to go and turn on or change something. You don't need to enter any trades manually. All the trading process is fully automated. But think about it this way. I like this analogy that you're a captain in charge of your trading account. Like imagine that you'll be flying this new Boeing 777 airliner, on this new clever autopilot. But as a captain in charge, you really need to understand what the autopilot does, how the autopilot flies the plane. And this is exactly what you need to do. You just need to understand why and what's going on, why the robot opens trades and things like that, so you can learn at the same time as well. So, and your trading experience does not matter, guys. It does not matter are you new or your experience. What matters is your desire to learn this new craft of trading. And actually, what I've noticed working with the traders, that actually new traders who never trade before, they can do it quite quickly, because they don't have all these bad habits. They can come in and embrace the automation and jump in quite quickly, where traders who actually have longer experience, have these bad habits from the past, it takes for them a bit longer to break those bad habits and actually allow robots to trade. So, but absolutely, you can absolutely do it both ways. You can have no experience and have no experience in trading whatsoever, or experienced traders as well. You can go and learn this craft of automated trading Okay, so this is what you get, guys. When you come over, what you get is, you get my first robot is the Satoshi robot. That's the Japanese candlestick trading robot, and this is, guys, the daddy. This is very all star for me, and this is my best performing robot, and this is the robot that trades Japanese candlestick patterns. And honestly, these patterns just work, you know. And I think whatever happens, this robot just continue working and trading these Japanese candlestick patterns, because they're working in any market, in Forex and actually in crypto. So we're modifying Satoshi to trade in crypto markets as well. So this is really great robot, and this is our main robot that we trade these Japanese candlestick patterns, because they absolutely work. So this is the first robot you get. Because the second robot we have is the Gunner robot, and Gunner really like this robot as well. A lot of traders really enjoy trading with this robot, because this robot only trades on Mondays. So on Mondays, and for those who trade Forex will know that obviously we have 24-hour market on Mondays, but the Forex market closes for Saturday, Sunday. So what I've noticed that on Mondays there's quite a bit different price action comparing to any other days. And what we take, and this is happening basically because traders in Asia, as Australian markets open and Asian markets open, they will not do any action. They will not take any large positions before the Europe and the US opens during the week. So they want to see what's going on in Europe and US market before they take any action. So that gives us very nice opportunity to take a little retracement trades on Monday. So we trade against previous week's moves. So if there's large move in the previous week, we take a trade against those previous week's moves on Monday. So and yeah, it's a really great robot to start your week. And yeah, for traders or for the guys who don't like Mondays, you're gonna love Mondays after this robot, because it's really encouraging to start the week, and always it puts a smile. Well, not always, obviously we don't have 100% win rate, but the win rate is close to 80% on this robot. So really great to have this great start of the week with this robot. And then I'll get to our special robot. Now this is extraordinary robot, and now a lot of you will be going, moon cycles, really? Like I was the same when I started working with this trader who's a good friend of mine, and who spent like lifetime studying WD Gann. And for those who know Gann, like they really go into moon cycles, astro trading, all those things. And I was the same, but it's really actually easy strategy for me to test, and I could actually see it so easy how moon cycles do affect traders and affect the markets in return. So like if you're still skeptical about moon cycle, just go and Google and see how actually institutional traders they take really seriously moon cycles. And if you Google, there's countless of reports how stock markets are affected from moon cycles. And actually, I read a post yesterday on Facebook. Somebody put that Bitcoin is affected by moon cycles quite a lot. So I need to go and check that out as well, because still cryptocurrencies are purely retail trader market. So that could be something we need to look at and see how we can use moon cycles in crypto as well. So
Bitcoin is more like a mood cycles, not
moon cycle. Yeah, especially with this latest drop. So yeah, it's absolutely extraordinary robot. We don't have many trades from this robot, obviously, because cycles do not happen very often. We get about one trade on average per month from this robot, but it's actually quite good to have like a trade from this robot, like, because they're quite unexpected. So when you see a good trade from this robot, you're really positively surprised, because the risk reward on these trades are very large, up to 5 to 1. So it's always to have nice surprise when we get a nice trade from Frey. So this is the 3 robots you get. These are the 3 robots you get, and you can actually go and buy the code from me. So the price is not like some fake price. You can I sell this the code for traders. Can go and buy the trader, and actually sold the code just a couple of days ago to one of the traders, and he's gonna use this code. He has the full code now, and he's going to use it on his large account. But that's like a one-time small investment for him. But listen on, because you can go and use this exactly the same robots for a fraction of this price. Okay, and it's all possible with our membership. Okay, so this is our Invest in Forex membership. So as a member, you go and get full access to these robots. You have exactly the same robots as me, exactly the same robots as everyone else in the group. So you have access to full access to these robots. You get our VPS, so we run our own VPS. Like I said, all your robots will be, you can access your robots anywhere in the world from your computer. And so you don't need to worry about your computer being off, your computer losing connection, all that. So this is all, you're gonna have all this included, and robots pre-installed, ready to trade. So like explained, we have reinstall your MT4 ready to trade, the robots preset ready to trade. So all you need is just connect up your account and choose the risk you want to use for the robots, and that's it. And you'll be set up very quickly. And ongoing updates, as I say, anytime we do an update, I explain what I'm doing, and you will get the update directly to the MT4. And I'll typically do a video how to do it and what I'm doing and why I'm doing this update, so you can follow and apply this update. And actually, I charge for the guys who buy the robot outright from me, who buy the code from me, I charge them $2,000 per year if they want any updates for the robots. But don't worry about that, because this is going to be included as part of your membership. And account tracking. So this is the portfolio I showed you at the start. This is where you can send over your FX Blue link, and we put your account in our portfolio, so we can track your progress and see how you're doing. And this is especially for new guys who never traded before, who are slightly unsure what they're doing. It's really good to have, because we can go and track your progress and see how you're doing, and actually see your trades, make sure everything is okay on your account. But so and for yourself as well, you can see all the stats for your trading. So it's a good thing to have the account tracking. And premium support. We all traders. I have a good bunch of guys in my team now, and they're all real traders. They're all passionate. They're all trading at the same time, and we're always happy to help other traders. And you can reach us, like I showed you there. You can reach us anytime on our membership site. And membership site, obviously, you get access to our membership site. So in membership site, I explain the strategies. I have videos for the strategies. Have test results. For the strategies, you can see performance reports, you can see live trades, you can see everything in our membership site, how to videos, how to do things, how to set up robots, how to do any changes. So all that's in the membership site as well. So you have access to that. And of course, our special bonus from this webinar, I'm giving you free access to our new crypto robot. So this is going to be our new robot. We're going to be starting. We're going to start this robot in a couple of weeks. I'm going to be running a special webinar just for our members to how to use and how implement this robot for the cryptocurrencies. So it's yours, and so I'm going to give you this special bonus from here. From this webinar, you can have access, because the existing members who trade, it's going to cost them extra if they want to use this robot, for those who want to use crypto robots. But for you, from this webinar, you can go and have full 12 months free access to this crypto robot as well. Okay, so I'm gonna launch this robot in next couple of weeks. We're gonna do a webinar and explain everything, how you can do this, and yeah. So if you fancy something a bit more aggressive, you can use crypto robots as well. But we get you started on the FX robots, on Forex robots first, and then once you're comfortable with that, then we can jump into this crypto robot as well, and so and take a piece of that market as well. So that's included. So this is it, guys. This is what I have for you. I have 3 amazing training robots. I have a VPS ready for you there, so you don't need to worry about your computer. Robots ready to trade for you. Ongoing updates. Anytime I do an update, I explain you what I'm doing, and you'll get an update as well. Account tracking, so we can track your progress. Premium support from our member team, membership site, and you get access to our new crypto robot as well. So all this comes down to $1,497 per year. So that works as less than $125 per month, guys. And basically, this is the price of VPS. Remember, I'm going to be giving you 2 VPSs, one for crypto, one for Forex. So for the price of VPS, you can get all this stuff, and you can get the robots, you get the VPS, you get all the access for our membership site, for account tracking, all these things, and crypto robots as well. You know, so all this is $1,497 per year. Or actually, if you prefer, there's a quarterly option as well, or $497 per quarter. So that works at $165 per month. But listen on, guys, this is the best part. I'm giving you full access 30-day free trial. Okay, so this is absolutely no-brainer for you. Like, you don't need to decide anything today. All you need to do is just go and have a free trial. I've give full access free trial to absolutely everything. So you can come over and try it on a demo account, or you can go live trading. I don't restrict any trading on account numbers or things like. You can go and have full access and see for yourself and see how it works. You know, I'm sure you love automated trading. But if for any reason you decided to automated trading is just not for you, you can cancel your trade at any time. Okay, so this is it, guys. You just can't miss this. Giving you the robots, I give you the VPS, everything set up, ready to trade. I'm giving you updates. I'm giving you account tracking, premium support from our member team, membership site access. You can go and learn how the robots work and learn the strategies. I'm giving you the bonus to have the cryptocurrency as well, and of course full access 30-day free trial. And just come out and try for yourself. You absolutely love it. You know, I think you're gonna love it. If not, obviously you can you cancel the trial. I don't need to charge traders who don't want to use the robots. But yeah, absolutely, just come. Don't decide now. Just go and do the free trial, and then you can make your final decision at the end. Okay, so yeah, really no-brainer for you. Just have access and have even trial on demo if you want. And actually, I'm not done yet, because I have one very special bonus just for you guys for this webinar. Special bonus number 2 for this webinar. So if you go and purchase the membership today or this week, this offer ends Monday. As Vladimir said, we're going to take this offer down on Monday. I will do one-on-one personal coaching session with you. Okay, so if you buy, you can. So there's a couple options for you. You can go and do the free trial, absolutely fine, and to see how it works. But if you're like, yes, it sounds amazing, I want to do this, I want to see how it works, and want to have access directly to me, I will do one-on-one personal coaching session with you. So we're going to connect up the screens. I will share you my screens. You're going to share your screens. We're going to see how your setup works. Make sure you understand everything. I'm going to explain every strategy more in detail. Make sure you understand everything. So and go over like risk parameters, all these stats, and on test results and all those things. So I'm going to do one-on-one personal coaching session with you if you purchase today. And I typically do $997 per session for these sessions, but I'm going to do that for free for you. You can go and we haven't spent time together, and we're going to share the screens and make sure you understand everything, how it works. But yeah, just this is limited offer spaces. Like I said, I'm going to do 100, but I really physically won't be able to do 100 sessions.
Advice, didn't you?
Yeah. So I said 20 spaces. So if you're quick on this webinar, you might get. So how many people we have here? 83 people now. So if you're quick, you can do this one-on-one coaching session with me. So I don't know, if you're watching a recording, you might not be able to get it, but free trial anyway. You have to do a free trial. Like, you just no-brainer not to do the free trial. So just a couple options for you. Like I said, free trial, or you can go and do the coaching. So to get all this is the special link you need to do. You'll not find it on our website anywhere else. So to get this offer, you go to investingforex.com/Vladimir. Okay, so this is offer just for you guys. I'm giving you the free crypto robot, and I'm giving you the coaching session for a discount, all for discounted price. So the main price on our site is much higher than this, and does not include my coaching session, and does not include the crypto robot. So make sure you use this link to get this offer. Okay, I don't know if I can put it on here somewhere on the chat. Maybe Vladimir knows how to do that. I'm not sure, but anyway, yeah, just go and use it. investingforex.com/Vladimir. Yeah, is there any way I can put it in the chat so the guys can just click it directly?
I think so. Let me check.
Type in here. Let me just. Oops. Go back.
I think it's possible. Can you put me this link, please, in Skype chat of ours? I will copy paste it.
One second. Let me just exit this, maybe. Copy. Yeah, we're gonna put it in the chat box, guys, so you can have it.
Anyway, this link would be together with the following email with the recording.
Yeah.
But just in case, this link.
Yeah. So this is the link here, guys.
Here.
Everything for example.
Yeah, it's now in the chat window, guys. So you can go and check in the chat the message from me, and you will see the link there. It's anyway will be coming in the email with the recording for you. So no worries anyway.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. So let's fire some questions.
Yeah, should we go for questions? You see your questions, the questions yourself, or
yeah, I can see the questions. So yeah, guys, ask me questions. Great. Can we get the link? Yeah, you have the link. Which time frame? How can I see the full question? Okay, which time frame can you use the robot?
Go over the questions, please. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Which time frame we can use the robot on, and how many trades per weekday robot makes? So I use the main robot. Satoshi trades on daily time frame, and then Gunnar trades on weekly time frame, and Faye on 1 minute time frame, and we average around 15 to 20 trades per month.
Perfect. There was one more question from Peter. If I'm doing trading as my daily and full-time job, can I use your robot to trade crypto with a very close watch of the market behavior of the pair positioned in the trade?
Oh, of course, you can see every single trade. Yeah, so you can absolutely trade manually. We have lots of traders who still trade manually, and then they have a separate account just for robots. They use the robots on. But obviously, any trade robots will open, you will see exactly on your MT4 on your phone, or you get the message anytime robots opens.
Yeah, and there was one more question. Can your system work with ECN and spread betting accounts?
Spread betting accounts is a little bit issue because generally the spread betting accounts don't use the 5 p.m. New York chart. So these are the GMT +2 charts. So you want to make sure your broker has GMT +2 charts. So that will give you 5 daily candles. And what I've noticed that spread betting brokers don't use the GMT +2 charts, but they use the UK time. So most of them know, but just check the time frame, the times for the broker. So if they have GMT plus charts, should be fine.
Perfect. Mark is asking, does the free trial need a credit card?
Yeah, asking your credit card, just simply, I just can't let random people just with email address on my servers, because remember, guys, I'm going to give you full access to the trading robot. It's not like some demo or something like. It's a full access to the VPS, full access to the robots and to everything. And like you can cancel anytime. You don't you don't even need to contact me if you want to cancel. You can cancel directly from the members area. You know, so I don't need to charge traders who don't want to use robot. But I just want to, for protection, obviously, of all the traders and all systems, and we need a credit card for that free trial.
Wonderful. Several guys asking here, what would be the minimum account size that could be suitable for the robot trading?
Now, what I say is, you want to start maybe $5,000 will be the minimum you want to start. Okay, so because the issue is that the smallest trade size the robots can open is $100. Okay, because of the limitation of the lot size, and we open multiple positions, so you really want to risk at least $100 per trade. So to go back to the 2% risk that we recommend as the maximum, you will need $5,000 $5,000 to start. But don't even feel like if you don't have $5,000, don't worry that, oh no, I just can't afford it. Just do the free trial anyway. Like even if you can't put the 5,000 up now, you can just go and try it on demo account. But yeah, open a demo account with at least $5,000.
Wonderful, thank you, Ivo. And can we use any broker we want?
You can use any broker as long as it's GMT +2 broker. Okay. Obviously, I would prefer if you use the same brokers, because I've actually seen quite a lot of difference between different brokers. Because different brokers will have a slightly different pricing, slightly different spreads especially the weekend spreads that is important for our gunner robots. So let me just actually go. Actually, I should click this and go over to that page and do the. If we can do this, and 1 second, I'll show you the brokers I use on my members now. On 1 second, guys. Forex blog. I need blog. I want to show you. No, I'm gonna do this one. So basically, I'm just going to show you. So when you go, this is the offer page. Okay, so you go on the offer page, you can see all this, and you have a few options. Like I said, the yellow options are free trial. I saw a question: do I need to pay before having the access to free trial? Absolutely nothing. You don't need to pay anything for the free trial. You just need to put in the credit card details to make sure we know that you're a real person and you're not going to steal the robots. But yeah, you don't need to pay anything for the free trial. And this one, blue one here, if you want to purchase today, if you purchase today, you get the one-on-one coaching session with me. Okay, so there's few reviews of our customers. This is our overall portfolio. So a couple trading results, and yeah, just more buttons. And also, actually, I have a money back guarantee. I forgot to tell you that even if you buy, so actually, when you do 30-day free trial, it's more like a 60-day free trial, because if first 30 days are totally free, you don't need to pay anything up front. And then even if you purchase robots, I still give you 30 days to have your money back. So if you first, after like 30 days, you are like, oh, no, it doesn't work, I'm just going to give you money back. I don't, believe me, I don't need to charge traders who don't want to use the robots. Okay, questions here. And brokers, so just click one of these buttons to sign up, and then this will bring you to this page. So this is our thank you page. So once you sign up, this is going to be your first step, is basically open a Forex trading account. So these are the brokers I use. So I use Infinux, I use Tier 1, and Pepperstone, probably one of the best one. The most of the traders use Pepperstone. So these are the brokers I use. But if you use GMT Plus to charge brokers, you can use them. And then the second step.
Send the list together with that, so everyone can choose. Basically, it's the only condition is the broker is GMT Plus too. So
yeah, GMT Plus charge is the only condition, but you can absolutely use your own broker. Yeah. And then the step 2. So basically, when you sign up, my team will be on it, and they will put the your MT4 platform on the server, on the VPS, and they'll put the robots on it. So like usually do it quite quickly, but like I know there's going to be a lot of signups, so it might take you 24 hours before we get this robot set up, but we try to do it very quickly. And then step 3, you can just go and check our members area here. So in our members area, we have.
It's funny how in our reality, 24 hours sounds like a lot of time, right?
Yeah, no, but if there's like 100 people joining at the same day, you know, it does take a long time to set them all up.
It always makes me laugh when it takes 24 hours. It's so long. I said, really?
No, everyone is just expecting to have everything now. I know, it's crazy.
We live in an instant world. Ivo, there was a questions asked a few times. What about a solution for the U.S. clients, U.S. citizens, basically?
US clients, we use Oanda. You can use Oanda for US, no problem. The US traders trade with Oanda, and they have a MT4. The account type you're looking for is MT4 Oanda V20, and that's what you want to use. Now, cryptos are a different story with US traders. Like, and I know there are a few offshore brokers that you can get the cryptos on, but yeah, Oanda obviously will not let you trade cryptos.
True. We also have a solution for that. Anyway, it will come together with the detailed email, including everything. So
yeah.
Less worries about that. There was one more question here that was asked. Is it possible to close a trade manually if the market turns against you after some news or so?
You know, absolutely, yes. You have full access. Like I give you the robots, but you have full access to your account, your MT4 and everything. You know, so you can close and have access to your account. Absolutely.
All right. There's also the question. I don't remember if you answered it or not. Sorry if yes. About spread betting accounts.
No, if it's GMT plus 2 charts, then yes, just check with your broker if they have the correct charts. And if you don't know what's GMT plus charts, there's a blog post. Let me just quickly show you the blog post. Blog.
Ivo, and one question which I want to challenge you with. Actually, I also have an answer for that if you don't want to reply. Why don't you sell the robots to the banks or the hedge funds alternatively? Well, I have an answer for that because I come exactly from that position. But if you do want to answer, please do.
Well, if you can put me in touch with the banks and hedge funds, I'll sell them, no problem. Or if they want to, actually, I don't want to sell them. I would really happy for them to invest and like put money into the robots, and then
that's
just
exactly
manage
the thing.
them.
And I mentioned that at the beginning of the webinar when before the introduction. That the only thing I could do was to create the robot and sell it to one hedge fund. Back then, unfortunately, there are a few things that you are missing when you do that. One, all they care about is your code. So basically, you create the stuff and get away. You get paid, yes. You get paid very well, yes. But remember, these guys are stronger, especially the banks, right? Much stronger than anyone else. So the contract and all this negotiation progress would put you with and keep you with the minimum. By saying that, you lose the whole goal that in the creation of the robot. So yeah, I created a robot which I cannot use to run my own hedge fund because due to the contract they don't want the competition, so they buy the full rights. And basically what I'm losing, I just give a great stuff to the bank so they can make more money and I stay with nothing. And the retail traders, which is the main market and the main reason why we are here for example, stay with nothing. So by doing that, yes, you can get paid more, much more, honestly, but it doesn't solve the personal goals. And
exactly.
money
it's not a long-term goal, exactly. Yeah. Because obviously the long-term goal will be.
That's at least for my point of view. Again, if you have more to say, Ivo, perfect. If not, that's just my 2 cents in here.
Oh no, absolutely, yeah. Because you want to have a long-term look in your future as well. It's no point selling the robot and that's it, and then you can't use it. So the only way I would go and sell it if actually they go and invest in the robots, and I can manage it at the same time. So just going back really quickly to that question we had about the charts. So what's GMT plus 2 charts is? Oops, no, that's the wrong blog. Sorry, guys.
So many
my blog posts. So many posts, I can't find the blog post now anymore. 1 second. Here, no, that's trades. Oh my God, seriously. No, I should have it somewhere. Sorry, guys. Older, maybe it's one of the earliest ones. Brokers should be here then. New York Times chart. Here you go. Finally, sorry. Here I found it. So what does the New York close charts mean? So these are GMT plus charts. So basically, if you have a new GMT plus chart, your candles will look like this. But if you have different charts, or you have these different time zone, you'll have these little Sunday candles on your daily chart. So this is what you don't want to do. Okay, so you want to have nice candles with no Sunday candles in the video. So that's the GMT chart.
Okay, Ivo.
I can see one question there. Somebody else, I don't know who was, but so it's just asking. So if it's your VPS and you're setting it up, then you would have full access to my account, and I'm just a bit scary. We have no access to your account because when you set it up your own password. So you set up your own password for the VPS, and we can't access that. So it's just the same as any other VPS company. Yeah.
It's just a VPS service, not the access.
Exactly. We have no access to your account.
Right. Ivo, thank you very, very much for finding the time, for preparing the offer to my followers and my community. I really, really appreciate it. Guys, I really want to thank you for finding the time in your busy schedule, in a busy week, and still attend and still have your focus all this time. Really appreciate. Really thank you for that. As I said before, that this offer was decided to go to the entire community until Monday, and it's not a promotional. It's not a promotional. Some temps or anything like that. It is what it is. On Monday we close the doors for the community, and the offer would remain the same, but it will be only in the doors of the Traders Academy Club. So this is very important for you to understand. As Ivo said, if you are hesitating or wondering, there is a great offer for you for the free 30 trial days. Well, from my point of view, one of the most important things in this offer is the one-on-one with Ivo himself, so he can go over all the things and set up for you, explain for you how everything works. If you ask me, from all that, well, besides the robots, of course, the most important offer included, and from here is the one-on-one coaching. Don't miss that out. Once again, thank you very much for attending. The recording would be sent for you once it is all converted and prepared. So please have your patience. And Ivo, once again, thanks from the bottom of my heart for taking the time and preparing all that and presenting that. And I wish you the best, brother. Seriously.
Well, thanks very much, Vladimir. It's been a pleasure, absolutely amazing to come here, and I hope to see many of you in our robot community. So thanks very much, guys, and yes, and make sure you go and do at least the free trial. Like if not the coaching session, make sure you go and do the free trial, because there's absolutely nothing for you to lose, and see how we do the automated trading. So, and thanks again, Vladimir, for inviting me.
Thank you, Ivo, and a wonderful weekend for everyone.
Bye for now. Bye.
Goodbye.